I actually thought that my video back on YouTube would be this really insightful journey of all the trials and tribulations I've been through lately. Tell you all of the artistic insight I gained during the recovery of all that. But no, I have to talk about this little guy and his lo-fi beats. I found this under my house. It lives here now. For those of you who might not be in the loop, yesterday, November 23rd, 21 Pilots posted Ned's Cozy Fireplace, which was branded as this little cute, cozy, relaxing 10-hour video of 21 Pilot mixes. But the clickies are not dumb. We know that everything this band does, there's something hidden in it. And was it just a cute little warm fuzzy video with lo-fi beats? No, it was lore. And boy, are there some interesting little nuggets in this. The video itself is chock full of references, a lot of which I think are just Easter eggs and not really direct answers to the lore. But you can find Ned's Funko, the little clay Ned from the Christmas video. You can find the cage from Goner. You can find the gas mask from Lame Boy, the cup of chlorine from Chlorine, obviously, and tons of other stuff. It seems like Ned has done some homework. On his wall, you can see that there are a bunch of drawings of neon gravestones, some landscape, which I assume is Trench, and also this tree. Now, I think the tree is in reference to the visual that they used during Trees at their concert, which is a song that they've ended every concert since ever. And during this last tour, I noticed that during the tree visuals on stage, there was a bunch of callbacks to all of the other previous songs that they had performed. And even then, I got thinking that maybe trees, or I guess more literal in this world, tree, is important to the conclusion of the story, and I think this only further proves that. How is this tree important? I'm going to have to get back to you on that one. What I can tell you is that there is this letter, and it might be something big. This is a letter to Ned from Ned, which confirms that all of their names are Ned.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
It says something like, Ned, saw Clancy with Torchbearer just like Keon said, hope you are well, Ned. This confirms a couple of things. First and foremost, it confirms that Ned is a snitch. Second of all, it confirms that Clancy is not dead, which we thought he was, because Skeleton Icy literally equals Clancy is dead, but I guess not. Which people were kind of suspicious of that anyway, since Dima likes to lie all the time. Now, those of you who may not know who Clancy is, in short, he's this character that we've gotten to know in the Trench era. Originally, we thought was alongside of Tyler and Josh. Their stories had never really crossed over until now. See, because Clancy was seen with Torchbearer, and Torchbearer is Josh, because, well, the only thing this dude does is hold torches, which means Clancy and Josh have been seen together. This can mean two things. This means that either Josh has met up with a separate character at some point, or Clancy is Tyler. In the letter, it says that a Ned had spotted them together. And from what we know, I think that can only be one thing, and I think that is the Outside music video. Because in that video, Josh and Tyler wash up on the little Ned island and all of the Neds see them together. So if we're going with the theory that Clancy is Tyler, this is probably when one of the Neds saw Clancy with Torchbearer. Just like Keon said. Now, who is Keon's? Keon's is one of the 9 bishops controlling Dima. Being very quick on this, if you would like to have a little bit more explanation, if you're new to the clique and have no idea what bishops and Dima are, you can check out my 21 Pilots lore explanation video. But anyway, Keon's is a bishop in Dima, but he's also a little bit of a backstabber. He's been mentioned in Clancy's letters, and he's mentioned in this Ned letter. It seems as Keon's has backstabbed the bishops before. This is a little bit of my own theory, but I think that he was mind controlling Trash the Dragon to help Tyler and Josh.
Hey guys, so this is Editing Leighton, here with an epiphany. What I was yapping about here has to be true. What Ned is talking about in the letter has to be the Outside music video, and it kind of connects to the theory of what I'm talking about here. As I said, in the Ned letter, it says, like Keon said, as if Keon's predicted this whole thing happening. Keon's wanted Clancy and Torchbearer together. At the beginning of the Outside music video, you can see, presumably, Keon's being unalive. At the same time, Trash is also unalived because of the mind control. Right before this was the Saturday music video, in which Trash, presumably still mind controlled at the time by Keon, helped Tyler and Josh escape the submarine, which washed them up on the little Ned island. So Keon's had this whole plan of getting Clancy and Torchbearer together. He mind controlled Trash, crashed the submarine, and took them to Ned, which I'm assuming Keon's warned the Neds about this, which is why they knew that Tyler and Josh were going to be washing up on their island. I'm so smart. I'm so smart.
Which maybe this letter supports my theory a little more, but I genuinely think that Keon's is helping Clancy, Josh, and Tyler. Or maybe just Clancy and Josh if Clancy's Tyler. You get what I mean. I think Keon's is the inside guy who is trying to help people escape Dema, which is confirmed at this point, but you know what I mean. I think he's controlling the dragon. I think he is the dragon. But that's just me. Speaking of Trash the Dragon, that is another little hidden Easter egg in this video. If you look at this looks a lot like Trash's eyes, which, knowing 21 Pilots, is probably intentional. It's definitely intentional. Going back to the letter, it also shows that Ned cannot spell, but I think this is for a reason. Because if you get the missing letters, it actually spells a date. Now, I don't think this is in reference to Clancy and Torchbearer going on a date, so obviously we are looking for some sort of date in this video. Now, of course, the immediate reaction is a date for the new album because, well, it's time we get a new album. Tyler hasn't been exactly quiet about the fact that he's been working on said new album. So this is a direct, hey, look here, there is a date in this video. Maybe not, I don't know. 21 Pilots is so confusing. But there is one reference in this video that could be a date. Now, mostly throughout this video, Ned sleeps, but there are a number of different things that he does. He drinks chlorine, he gets up sometimes, which is funny that he left during Stressed Out. Probably some lore there. But one of the most interesting things is that he wakes up at exactly 5 hours and 17 minutes. And on the TV, you could see Tyler working in his studio. Now, if you're looking at this from a solely lore perspective, it makes sense that Ned is waking up here. If he is the symbol of creativity, it only makes sense that creativity comes to life, wakes up when Tyler is in his studio. But I also think this was a way to grab the viewer's attention, like, hey, this is important. Now, sleep is something that is kind of an important thing in 21 Pilots lore. I mean, in the jumpsuit video, you have Tyler going, time to wake up. And in the hiatus, there was the closing eye, like you're sleeping. I think Ned waking up here is kind of a little subtle nod to that. And I think the thing on the TV is kind of what you're supposed to be waking up to, which is the fact that Tyler is creating new music. Going back to the actual time stamp, 5/17. This would be May 17th. It could quite possibly be a date that the letter was referencing. Now, this isn't just any date, and in fact, there was another 21 Pilots album that was released exactly on May 17th, and that is Blurryface. Now, Blurryface was the first album where we have been introduced to this entire world. Tyler has already said that this next album will be the end, will be the concluding story of this entire storyline. So you have the beginning and the end. And what's also curious here is that it would be a full cycle. May 17th, 2024 would be exactly 9 years since the release of Blurryface. That's right, 9. 9 years, 9 bishops, full complete cycle, beginning and end. I saw a couple people kind of thrown off about that, like, well, why would you release an album the same day as you released another album? But I think this is perfect, because not only do you have the number 9 in there and the full cycle, ending it the same day that you started it, I think is perfect. Full circle, you know what I mean? So the current theory now is that the new 21 Pilots album will be released May 17th. Will that change? More than likely, but this is where we're at. I spent my entire Thanksgiving theorizing 21 Pilots. Wasn't the plan, but here we are. If you liked the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I love talking about 21 Pilots, and I will do more if you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one.